Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am outside. I don't think I've ever shown you guys my backyard, so I wanted to show you guys today because tomorrow we're officially starting phase 1 on the backyard transformation. Let me just show you really quick. And I apologize if it's like really loud. We're kind of on a busy street, which I don't mind because we're really close to the city. But I do know that bothers some people. So we do plan one day, hopefully soon, to put trees, like line trees all along here so that it'll muffle the noise a little bit. But phase 1, we're removing pretty much all the trees in this backyard except for there's like a row of like 4 magnolia trees. I don't know if you can see them. There's one right there. They're kind of dark back there. But we're gonna leave those trees and remove all these other ones. Like this massive tree takes up like a huge space in our yard, and it's super old. So actually it is dying, which is the main reason why we're taking it out. So tomorrow morning the guys are coming, and I feel like it's gonna be crazy to watch them chop down these massive trees. Kind of scary also, so we'll see how that goes. You guys, these trees are coming out. I literally cannot stop watching. It's like so fascinating. They're using this, like, I don't know if you can see that. There's like a bungee thing that this guy's using to throw a rope like over the tree so that they can secure the guys who are climbing. So he said he has an 8-man crew, 2 of them are climbers, and they are about to take out these massive trees. The trees are all out. Taylor's standing on the stump of the massive one that was in the middle of the backyard. All the trees are gone. This is wild, you guys. Look how much it's opened up this yard. I am headed to brunch with Shay and one of my good friends, Julie. We are taking her to Le Bilboquet in Atlanta, and if you have heard of Le Bilboquet, it's just like this chic like restaurant. It's a French restaurant, and it's just really fun, like has a really good vibe, and the weather is beautiful outside today, so we're gonna sit outside, and it's Shay's first brunch at Le Bib, so I'm very excited about that. But I want to show you guys what I was wearing. So, I don't know if you guys have heard before, there's this company called Jing, I think is how you say it. It's just j.ing. And I apologize, the lighting is coming in really harsh, so I don't really know if you can like see this, but it's a sister company to Sturetz, which is, I guess, like a clothing brand that a lot of people love. And it's like the similar style. It's not quite as trendy as Sturetz. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did have to like dig just a bit on their website to find anything that I really liked. But I found this like asymmetrical sweater, and I loved it so much. It's like lightweight, kind of sheer, like you can kind of see like my bra that I have underneath it. But I loved it so much I got it in white, and I also got it in black. And then I just paired it with some pants. These are just like white pants also from their site that kind of flow really well. This is just like an inexpensive website, so I don't think it's like some fancy place, but they offer gifting, so I wanted to just try it out, so I accepted it, and I kind of like it. What do we think about this? All right, the stump is out. How crazy is that? So the next thing we have to do is just level it off and then throw down some grass. So crazy that like phase 1 is officially done. Just makes this backyard feel more open and less like overgrown, I guess, because we've just gotten everything out. But I can't wait till we can get to phase 2. I know it's gonna take us like a minute to like resave back up some money before we get there, but the light at the end of the tunnel is here, so we just gotta keep working towards it, thank goodness. All right, well, I am gonna go to brunch, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, you guys, it's kind of been like a crazy week at the Wisted household, so let me get Hobbs in the car and then I'll update you. Okay, so this week has been wild. So Shay has been sick. She's been sick for like since Tuesday, and it's Friday right now. And I just feel so bad for her, you guys. I'm sure those of you who have kids like know, like you just wish that you could almost like be sick for them so they don't have to go through it. And especially like her being only 5 months, it just like really breaks my heart. She's so young. She's out of daycare, which has been kind of hard, trying to work and then also take care of her because she is sick. So like I want to give her like extra attention and like hold her and cuddle her and stuff like that. So I'm literally like holding the baby and doing work at the same time, and then also trying to take care of Hobbs. I don't think I've ever talked about this on my YouTube channel, but Hobbs has really bad allergies, like to the point where he's like constantly licking his paws and getting yeast infections in his paws and his ears, and just like he just has really bad allergies. We've tried food, like different food or special food. He's actually still on special food because we just figured it couldn't hurt. So we've tried special food. We've tried Apoquel, which he's also currently on. It just like doesn't work as well as it used to. Sometimes he used to take 2 pills a day, and he is taking at least 1 every day. And then we've also tried, there's like an injection that you can get, like a shot at the vet. That didn't work like at all for him. Like he was just as itchy before the shot as he was after. So we are finally going to the dog dermatologist, which is wild that they have a dermatologist just for dogs. It took us a month to get in. Like it literally is like taken so long to get him an appointment there. You guys, we're here, and there was a lady just standing outside the front. They're still doing like COVID protocols, so you have to wait in your car until you're ready to come in. But there was another lady just standing out front, and she had a French bulldog. Like, we knew French bulldogs have allergy issues, but I just find that so ironic that there's another one like waiting at the front door. Hey guys, I don't even know where to start. I literally just jumped off a Zoom call. Like every year, my aunt has this fashion marketing class in New York, and she has me like jump on and talk about, it's about influencer marketing, which I hate calling myself an influencer because, I mean, I guess I'm influencing people, but I'm really doing it just to like share, like, just share. Like, it's really nothing more than that. I don't like consider myself an influencer, but that's what her marketing class is about. So she has me come on. I think we've done this, like, I think this is my 3rd time doing this, where she'll have me join her class and then just talk about like influencer marketing and what I've been doing and working with brands, and where I've come from, how I grew my following, like all of that stuff. So it's kind of fun to like help her out. I am so brain dead this week though, so I was like texting her, I'm like, I really hope that was okay because I like can't even keep anything straight. It's been a long time since I've hopped on my vlog. I'm not gonna talk about how busy I've been because I hate when people do that, but I need to catch you guys up on so much that's happened since the last time I vlogged, which I think was at Hobbs's vet appointment. So to give you an update on Hobbs, I'm extremely frustrated. We took him to the specialist that I was mentioning, the dermatologist, and they did nothing that our normal vet didn't do, like hasn't done. Sent me home with this like double the size bill that I normally pay at my regular vet, but with only two different, so they sent me home with a topical cream for his paws, basically because he has yeast in his paws, which that happens every now and then. I have to get it from our normal vet. So topical cream, it wasn't even like a pill. Sometimes he takes like antibiotics. It wasn't even a pill, it was topical cream. They sent me home with medicated shampoo, which again, we can get at our normal vet. And we're keeping him on like a really strict diet. So they sent me home with one pill for, I think it was fleas and ticks. And they had me order the heartworm stuff that was like, basically it's vegan. Hobbs is basically a vegan now, if you want to know that. So that's all that I got from it, and they sent me home with this like crazy bill. So currently the update on Hobbs is he's now a vegan, and we have to keep him a vegan and literally not eat one other thing. Like, we can't drop food in the kitchen. He can't like eat anything off the floor. Like, he has to be on this really strict diet. So that's Hobbs's update, and I feel so bad for him. But anyway, the major update that I wanted to tell you guys, which is insane to me, but all three of us just recovered from COVID. And I am like kind of frustrated by it. So it actually came from daycare. So Shay had gotten sick at daycare, and so I don't really know where to like start this whole COVID conversation, but it did come from daycare. Shay, we had noticed this was like in addition to her being, she had like a GI virus as well. So she had started out with a fever and like diarrhea. I know that's like TMI, but we had taken her to the doctor a few times for that because she was sick. And then a few days later, which we had come to find out, this virus that she had with the fever and like diarrhea was completely separate. And then COVID started like on a Sunday. And she was fine. Like, she was a little fussy on that Sunday, no fever, but she was coughing, so we could tell like something was wrong. And at that Sunday, we didn't really think much of it. And granted, Taylor and I were like out and about that weekend, and we had like taken her out with us. I, that Sunday, had gone to brunch for one of my friend's birthdays, so we were like around people. And little did we know our little baby had COVID. And so fast forward to Wednesday that week. Wednesday, I started feeling sick, and it wasn't like, it was just like a rundown type of feeling, but it was definitely enough for me to take work off. And that night, Wednesday night, we get an email from daycare saying that a family had tested positive and that their infant had tested positive for COVID as well. So naturally, Shay has had a cough. She's still sick, and we're like, she has to be over this GI tract bug. So she must have COVID. And then I wasn't feeling good, and I was like, oh my gosh, I must have COVID. So on Thursday, which was actually my birthday, it was like Thursday, October 7th. This is how long ago this has all happened, because I just like haven't picked up my camera. Thursday, Shay and Taylor both got tested, and both of them were positive. Like 10 a.m. on Saturday. Sorry, I just like realized the bottle wasn't even in her mouth. We all have COVID, and the freaking power just went out again. And This is literally the 5th time within 5 months. So I thought they'd replace the transformer, and they obviously didn't, but just what we need. Taylor doesn't really have many symptoms. Like, he just had like a cough and kind of like congestion and just like didn't really feel great, but like I had to like tell him not to work out because he was like feeling good enough that he wanted to like go work out. So he was weirdly enough fine, and I say weirdly enough because he is always sick. Like, if anyone was to get sick, it would have been Taylor, and he would have been like down and out for the count. But weirdly enough, I had worse symptoms than he did. So I have a history of migraines. I think I mentioned that on a previous vlog, like last year. I've just had a few like migraines lately. I had one when I was pregnant, and then I had one before I was pregnant. So it's like, I think it runs in my family too. So I think it's just something that I have now. So COVID brought on a migraine. So not only was I not feeling good on Wednesday, Thursday, totally fine. Symptoms were great. Like, I just felt whatever until that afternoon I had a headache. It wasn't a bad headache though. But then on Friday, I woke up with a migraine. Literally could not leave the bed. And I have, you know, Shay's at home because we're having to quarantine because we're all, you know, have COVID. So Taylor literally had to watch Shay the entire day. I was trying so hard to be helpful and like feed her and try and play with her and like just be there for her, but I could not leave the bed. Like, I was like incapacitated. It was terrible. Other than that, my symptoms, like, there was one moment where my heart was racing. Like, I felt like I was drunk, but I hadn't had anything to drink. Like, it was just like a weird, like, woozy feeling. And it freaked me out so bad that I started having anxiety about it. And I almost went to the hospital because I was like, I don't know, like, should I get this checked out? But I calmed myself down. I was fine. It's just crazy. Like, this is what, like 2 weeks later. Today's Thursday, yeah, 2 weeks since we tested positive, and I still don't feel like 100% back to normal. Like, I'm pretty much back to normal, but I still have like a sore throat and a little bit of a runny nose. It's just crazy. Like, I have been vaccinated. I've had both shots. We did the Pfizer vaccine, and I still had not severe symptoms, but I still had enough where I had to take work off for 3 full days. Which, if you guys know me, I never take work off, so that was kind of surprising. But anyway, I'm coming back on here to finally update you guys that Hobbs is okay, but not much has changed with his health. Our whole family got COVID, and we're fine. And so now I guess the good news is my sister actually told us this, or like made us realize this. Now we don't have to worry about COVID during the holidays. We don't have to worry about giving it to anybody because we're free. We don't have to worry about getting it from anybody, so that's kind of nice. I'm just gonna take that as a silver lining, but yeah, I will say COVID wasn't fun. A few other things. This week has been really kicking my butt, you guys. Like, we did decide to pull Shay out of daycare. She was just getting so sick, and then the way our daycare handled the COVID situation was just not really how we hoped that they would have. So we just don't feel comfortable really sending her back there until she's a little bit older. So we pulled Shay out of daycare, and we're gonna hire a nanny, which we actually hired one. We're so excited about. We're gonna hire a nanny until she turns like closer to 1, and then we'll send her back. We need help ASAP. Like, I have done, like, since we started quarantining with Shay, I've done almost 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of her at home, me working, also like Taylor's also working, and Taylor's job, he's in sales, so he's like constantly on the phone. I'm in sales support, so while I am sometimes on the phone, it's usually not like in a manner where I have to talk a lot. So I've been able to take care of Shay, but my social media partnerships have been seriously struggling. Like, I have 3 of them that are still pending that I haven't completed yet. And I feel like I'm starting to hit those deadlines where the brands are gonna be like, where's the content? We need you to send it, submit it so we can get it posted. But that's just me kind of rambling on. But I'm gonna end this vlog here because I have a lot of packages to open and I feel like this one's getting a little bit long. So I'm gonna start a new vlog and share some new additions to our house, which is kind of exciting. So look out for that one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I am sorry I've been so MIA. I've just been like completely overwhelmed with COVID and taking care of Shay. But we're on the up. And I am hoping to get back to some sort of normalcy. So excited for the holidays. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next vlog.